Aloha, this is Hawaiian Libra, and I'm doing a weekly reading, but there's a little kick to this. I'm doing a celebrity reading about Keanu Reeves. We're going to go into his astrological sign. Just to let you guys know, for the introductions of this video, this reading is for entertainment purposes only, although I'm very clairvoyant, and this reading is for ages 18 and up. Okay, so let's talk about Keanu Reeves. So he is a Virgo. His astrological sign is a Virgo. He was born on September 2nd, 1964. His strengths are there's a lot of strengths that I admire about him, but I wanted to do this reading about Keanu Reeves because I've been complaining. Okay, so don't shoot the Hawaiian, don't shoot the Kanaka that is struggling, okay, in U.S. occupied nation. So as you guys know, Keanu Reeves is part Hawaiian. He's part Kanaka Maori, yeah. I guess he claims to be a Canadian citizen, you know, and I'm sure his cousins will like defend him. You know, they all live on throughout the Hawaiian Islands, yeah, because and I'm sure that he's made charitable donations in Hawaii. My beef was that it's just that I wish he would physically show up. He would physically show up for Mauna Kea. He would physically show up or say something about the waters being contaminated on Red Hill, Pakuloa being bombed every day, because he is the internet ipokane. He is the internet ipokane. It would just be nice to see him, you know, see him with us, you know. But anyways, but I decided, just to be fair, you know what, I'm gonna do a general reading about his astrological sign and find out more about him, because that's not fair, y'all. That's not fair that I have this beef as a Kanaka Maori, as to strengthen my responsibility to this Aina, but I don't know his full background. I only hear about it. Yeah, I hear about the loss and his tragic loss with his baby and his sister getting cancer, which is very mina. Yeah, very sorry, very sorry for his losses. So I decided to learn more about Keanu, yeah, and as I learned more, I was like, wow. And these are articles. So one article that I read was that I really admire about him. First, let's go into his astrological sign. Some things that the authors say. So Lantz, this author, says that his moon is in Cancer, his Venus is in Cancer, his Sun is in Cancer, and that these planets cause him to be protective, and he's a defender, and also he has emotion and imagination. Yep. And then Virgo is an earth sign, and it's ruled by Mercury, so he's connected. He's always connecting, absorbing, digging, and improving in his craft. Okay, and then another article describes Reeves as, so sorry guys for the background noises, I'm at the House of Intention right now. So the article describes Reeves as someone that will ask, how can I help? And that is true aloha. That is true aloha when he asks, how can I help? Yeah, how can I help? So I already put out some cards that we're gonna go through about Keanu and how we can grasp some of the positive examples and energies that Keanu has displayed throughout his lifetime and on this 3D earth. All the positive things that he has modeled for us. I put out some cards to show us how we can also exemplify that positive energy that Keanu has been showing us, yeah. So, because he does show up. He does show up for people. I gotta give him that much. And some of these articles also mention that, he's had to adapt. He's had to struggle, even though he's, up in that A-list. So some other, I'll leave the references, I guess, attached to my YouTube channel. But there's an article by Greenwood Douglas, and this is what I really admire about Keanu Reeves. He gave away most of his paycheck for The Matrix, 70% of his earnings. He bought some stuntmen, some Harley Davidsons. He bought some stuntmen from his other movie, John Wick, some Harley Davidsons and Rolex. 4 of his stuntmen, Rolex Submariner watches. Yeah, I gave them some watches, so he's very generous. He's been caught, I heard, on subways and, just traveling on airplanes, just like regular people, not like A-list people on private jets. So now I understand how people love him and they want to protect him and all this stuff. Okay. If you are a Keanu Reeves fan, there's a lot of things that he does that I guess maybe it's just enough that he exemplifies aloha in his charities, and maybe I'm reflecting, and maybe I shouldn't ask for too much from him for his physical presence. I love Hawaii, and he might have a different experience with Hawaii. Yeah? So these are kinds of things that I don't know because I am a regular person, you know what I mean? I am not on the A-list. I'm not on the A-list, okay? So these are things that I had to research before I can keep on judging him, yeah? So I had to be fair. I had to do this astrological sign on Keanu Reeves just to be fair. So this is what I got about him modeling all this positive energy for the world, for the collective, yeah? So this 4 and 3, just 4 of spades and 3 of spades, 4 plus 3 is 7. It represents his flexibility, his the way he has adapted to his tragedy by giving back, because you have this King of Diamonds right next to the 4 of spades and the 3 of spades. And this is his example for us. He's modeling this example for us. And then this 5 of clubs is like giving. Clubs can actually mean 5 of clubs can actually mean agriculture as well, or I call it pua, flowers, yeah. And then this King of Diamonds is King Kamehameha II. King Kamehameha II was very traditional, so I feel like he's still, even though like I don't see him, because I'm not on the A-list. Okay, I'm just a regular Kanaka Wahine Kwa living in Hawaii, struggling like everybody else, and I've been through tragedy as well as Keanu, but my tragedy doesn't get on top of the Washington Post. Okay, so this Kamehameha II, it just tells me, because Kamehameha II was traditional, it just reassures me and confirms that he is close to his traditions. He loves being Hawaiian. Just because he's not, I don't see him presently, doesn't mean that he doesn't have the heart for Hawaii. But he's been through this tragic loss, and he still holds some of the sweetness that his Kūpuna has as well. And then so that's nice. And then we have the mu'u, and right here is Ke'a hole hole. And then here we have the Kani'au, and here we have the Kapunana, the nest. So this is part of the coconut tree, the leaf. This is a type of fish, and this is a Hawaiian style dress during when the missionaries came, we had the mu'umu'u. So this kind of tells me that giving away your clothes, like your secondhand clothes, even that, giving it to the poor or people that need it, sharing your gifts. The Oholehole reminds me of sharing your gifts, because my father was a fisherman, and whenever he caught something, he would share it. And then this is the bone of the coconut branches, and this to me represents sharing your gifts with others. Yeah, sharing the wealth of your gifts with others. And this is because this is a nest, like someone's home. I feel like this is trying to make someone's home, helping to make someone's home comfortable. I'm sure Keanu has donated monies or time in making somebody feel comfortable. Yeah, so there's one article that talks about him giving Sandra Bullock champagne and truffles because she's never had something like that. Maybe giving an opportunity for someone to have a comfortable and cozy home, some shelter, feeling safe. Okay, and then here we have nihoy, chili peppers. We have kuli, which is the knee, and I feel like these two are representation of sacrifice, because he sacrifices paycheck. He probably sacrifices physical body as well for other things, for other charitable causes. And then here is the iiwi bird, the iiwi manu, and this ele. And sometimes I feel like you have to go within to find the beauty in everything, and I think that's what he's done. Yeah, so I think he's a disciplined Buddhist, I believe, and so I feel like he's been disciplined, and he had to go within to find the most beautiful aspects of life, which is really beautiful. Makes me feel bad that I expected more from him, And then right here is the Empress, in the feminine. He really respects the feminine side. Gotta hand it to him. Yeah, gotta give Keanu some props and some high fives and an award. I mean, he's probably received a lot of awards, but I don't know. Like this Empress card feels really good. And then the Hermit, again, sometimes we gotta go within to reflect and come back and not react so much, but we gotta reflect inside so we can love ourselves before we love anybody else. And I think he's spent some time doing that. And then we have this Five of Wands. I think there's a lot of struggle that he had to go through within, and some shadow work that he had to do. This could be a relationship with someone, a relationship with himself too. And this is the Chariot. This is when you figure out everything. After you figure out everything and you improve on yourself, you become your best self. And I feel like he's become his best self, or he tries to, and that he travels. He doesn't always, like, this one looks like he's traveling alone, but he's like, there's one ox going this way. I feel like he travels in different ways, like by train, bus, where regular people like me hang out. That's what he wants to do. And there's movement. This can also represent movement. Okay, and then this one is the Chariot, which clarifies this one. So lots of movement. These two, and change. And I think this is what this is telling us, with the positive examples that he's been leading, is that not to be afraid of change, not to be afraid of movement, not to be afraid of shifting. And this is the Moon, so this is the emotional aspect, and we deal with our shadow self, and sometimes, and it's probably hard for him. It's probably hard for him to not show anger because get on camera in his face, and so he really does have a lot of empathy for everyone. I feel like the world though has shown their empathy for him. They're always on his side. Then this is the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is like fulfillment. Yeah, he had to find, sorry, this is like the Garbage Pail Kids card collection, so you see all the barfing and all that stuff. But I feel like these cups, he had to learn how to fulfill his cup. His cup is never empty, it's always overflowing. Yeah, he had to learn this skill of how to keep his cup full. And then this one is a Ten of Wands. And Ten of Wands is focusing, working for the collective, working with the collective, and working together in unity. Okay, and then here are some astrological cards that I got. So this one was facing, was reversed. Okay, so this means that it was facing me, but not the audience. So the Empress, the feminine side, I think the balance between feminine and masculine, he's working on that. Yeah, he's working on this. Yeah. And working on being there for a partner, for his partner. And this one is the Emperor. So he's really comfortable where he is as the Emperor. He is, he's not high. I don't think he's high maka maka. I just feel like he feels like he has everything that he needs, and he's confident where he is. These cups, yeah, so this also clarifies fulfillment, and he's always looking towards improving and perfecting in himself, in his craft, in his techniques, and it's looking towards the sun, always having high standards. That was one of the things that Keanu has, is that that we can learn from, is that we have to set the standard for ourselves, because then that way we can set short-term goals and long-term goals in our life. And then I think this is the last card. Oh yeah, the Emperor, the High Priestess was it was facing me, so it was reversed to you guys. So I just think basically that one is a struggle between feminine and masculine getting a hold, or it could mean like in his relationship, just that, I think in relationships sometimes we get scared, like what if I'm not enough for this person, him being a perfectionist, or what if like I can't take care of this person, what if I fail, that kind of stuff. And I think Keanu might struggle with that, but because he is disciplined and he has high standards, I think this, and he has values, I think this will help him to cope. And his partner seems to be very mature and stable. Yeah. So that is a reading, celebrity reading about Keanu Reeves. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like and subscribe if this resonates, and if you can use his example to better your life, please like and comment on the bottom. Have a wonderful day. Aloha, ahuiho.